He appeared out of nowhere, with such a strong presence that he felt like a veteran, but no one really knew anything about him. Hwang In-yeop didn't start out as an idol, didn't shine in his teenage years, and wasn't molded by a big agency. He emerged late, going against the grain of the typical Korean path, and still became a sensation. It took just one role to turn that unknown face into one of the most talked about names of the moment. But who exactly is Hwang In-yeop, and what makes his journey so different from everything we've seen before? Stick with me, and I'll tell you all about it. Hwang In-yeop was born on January 19th, 1991, in Ujeongbu, a city in Gyeonggi Province, South Korea. The eldest son in a musical family, his younger brother Hwang In-ho, known professionally as In-off, is a music producer, singer, and songwriter. From an early age, Hwang showed an interest in the arts, although his initial path didn't point toward an acting career. During his teenage years, Hwang moved to Davao City in the Philippines, where he adopted the English name Ryan Leon. There, he attended the Philippine Nikkei Jinkai International School and completed high school. Later, in 2012, he graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts, majoring in fashion design from the Philippine Women's College of Davao. This background reflects his early interest in fashion and design, areas in which he once considered building a career. Before entering the entertainment world, Hwang completed his mandatory military service in South Korea. During that time, he interacted with people of different ages and aspirations, an experience that deeply influenced his decision to pursue a career in the arts. After finishing his service, he decided to follow his passion for fashion, starting out as a model in 2017. His striking presence on the runway caught the industry's attention and paved the way for his transition into acting. As a model, In-yeop stood out thanks to his tall frame, lean build, and that kind of striking beauty that looks like it came straight out of a webtoon. It was hard not to notice him. Even in silence, he commanded the runway with a serious expression and flawless posture. But what many didn't know was that while working in fashion, Hwang was already thinking about taking the next step, acting. He began studying performance and made his acting debut that same year, in 2018, with the web drama Why, where he played Gi Jae-young. Although it was a small production aimed mainly at a younger audience, his performance didn't go unnoticed. He delivered emotion even in the simplest scenes, and that, combined with his unique look, quickly caught the industry's eye. In the following years, Hwang In-yeop gradually appeared in other productions, always in supporting roles, yet ones that left a strong impression. In 2019, he was part of the web drama Freshman, and later that same year, he landed a small role in KBS2's drama The Tale of Nokdu, playing Park Dan-ho, a skilled and loyal bodyguard. Even with limited screen time, his presence was so striking that many began to ask, who is this new actor? What made this early stage of his career so promising wasn't just his looks, although that certainly helped, but the combination of a quiet charisma, precise facial expressions, and a natural delivery that felt far beyond the experience he actually had. Even without long dialogues or central scenes, Hwang had something magnetic about him, the kind of actor who, even in small roles, sticks with you after the episode ends. This slow, almost shy start stood in contrast to the impact he was already beginning to make, and it was only a matter of time before a bigger role would finally put him on the radar of the general public. The big turning point in Hwang In-yeop's career came in 2020 with the drama True Beauty. Playing Han Seo-jun, a bad boy with a painful past and a much softer heart than he let on, Hwang completely stole the show, even though he wasn't the lead. He brought to life that classic second male lead character, who, for many viewers, deserved to end up with the heroines. We've seen this trope countless times in K-dramas. The audience fell in love with the intensity of his character, his loyalty, the motorcycle scenes, and of course the striking visuals that looked like they came straight out of the original webtoon. It was this role that cemented Hwang as one of the rising stars of a new generation of Korean actors. The contrast between the rebellious Han Seo-jun on screen and Hwang In-yeop's real-life personality only fueled fans' curiosity. Off-camera, he is described as polite, introspective, and even shy, completely different from the impulsive and provocative character he played in True Beauty. That stark difference between his public image and his dramatic role only highlighted his talent as an actor even more. After True Beauty, opportunities started to pour in. In 2022, he starred in Netflix's The Sound of Magic, alongside Ji Chang-wook and Choi Sung-woon. Playing Na-il Deung, a top student under intense academic and family pressure, Hwang revealed a more restrained and emotional side. The series combined fantasy with psychological drama, giving him a chance to explore deeper layers of acting, and proving he was much more than just a pretty face. That same year, he also gained attention in the legal drama Why Her, playing Gong Chan, a college student who gets involved with a mysterious and troubled professor. Back in 2020, he also stood out in 18 Again, portraying Gu Ja-sung, an athletic and initially arrogant student who, over the course of the series, reveals layers of vulnerability and growth. These roles help solidify Hwang's image as a versatile actor capable of delivering emotional depth, even in characters that might initially seem stereotypical. With a journey that took him from quiet supporting roles to highly sought-after lead characters, Hwang In-yeop not only built a solid fan base, but also proved that he has what it takes to stay on top, and all of that in a very short time. As his sudden success and fame grew with each new project, public curiosity about Hwang In-yeop's personal life exploded. Fans wanted to know everything: where he lives, what he eats, how he spends his free time, and of course who he's dating. But dealing with that kind of exposure never seemed comfortable for him. From the beginning, Hwang made it clear that he prefers to keep his private life away from the spotlight, and that reserved attitude only fuels the rumors even more. Although there haven't been many scandals tied to his name, some dating rumors have surfaced. The most talked about one involved a supposed relationship with an actress he worked with, but nothing was ever confirmed by their agencies. In fact, all rumors were met with complete silence. No confirmation, no official denial, just the kind of distance that's already typical of him. This led many fans to believe that if he were in a relationship, he would go to great lengths to keep it absolutely private. This air of mystery surrounding his love life has become part of Hwang In-yeop's public image. Unlike other actors who get caught up in scandals or have their relationships exposed by paparazzi, he's managed to remain virtually untouched by such situations. That's partly because of how he handles fame, with caution, without exaggeration, and with a clear respect for his personal boundaries. Even in the rare interviews where he talks about love or relationships, his answers are always vague and discreet. He once shared that, as an introvert, he doesn't open up easily, which makes it even harder for the public to tell what's true and what's just speculation. Still, he's never ruled out the possibility of being in love or dating someone. He simply emphasizes that he prefers to keep it all away from public view. Far from pushing fans away, this reserved nature seems to have the opposite effect. It increases their admiration. Hwang In-yeop has earned a loyal following that respects his privacy and understands that, for him, life off camera is sacred. In an industry where scandals break out regularly and public images can crumble overnight, Hwang In-yeop stands out for a rare reason. He simply doesn't get involved in controversy. Ever since he began gaining visibility, his path has been marked by discretion, professionalism, and a private life that's nearly untouchable. That doesn't mean he's never been the subject of gossip, but when it comes to Hwang In-yeop, the controversies are little more than fleeting noise. One of the situations that most surprised the public happened right when he started gaining fame, when he appeared in True Beauty. Many believed he was younger than he actually was. The revelation that he was born in 1991, making him 10 years older than the character he played, left fans stunned. Not because it was wrong, but because his youthful appearance fooled even the most attentive viewers. Some people found it for a nearly 30-year-old actor to play a high school student, but his convincing performance and undeniable charisma quickly made that detail irrelevant. In addition, at certain times, there were rumors about his quiet behavior behind the scenes. Some interpreted his more reserved demeanor as coldness or arrogance, but this was never confirmed by co-stars or staff. On the contrary, many who worked with him praised his politeness, punctuality, and professionalism. He's not the type who charmed the set with jokes or loud laughs, but rather someone who observes more than he speaks and takes his work seriously. Hwang In-yeop continues to strengthen his career with promising projects on the horizon. After the success of Family by Choice, he was confirmed as the lead in the upcoming romantic comedy drama Dream to You. In the story, Hwang will play Woo Soo-bin, a film director who, after years of following the path laid out by his parents, decides to break away from family expectations to chase his true dream to find his own identity. Additionally, the actor will make a special appearance in Dear Ex, a thriller melodrama scheduled to premiere in 2025. In the series, Hwang will play Hyo In-gang, a former idol turned actor who is hiding a secret. Alongside his television commitments, Hwang In-yeop has been connecting more closely with fans through his In Love fan meeting tour. The tour includes stops in several cities across Asia and Latin America, including Bangkok, Manila, Macau, Jakarta, and Sao Paulo. So were you already a fan of Hwang In-yeop, or did you only know him from True Beauty? Let us know in the comments which of his roles you liked the most, and whether you think he's still got a lot more to shine in the future. Oh, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the content. That really helps the channel grow.